Welcome back to Golf Simulator Videos. Today we are back with a product review that I've been very excited to get my hands on. This is Exputt. Exputt is an in-home putting simulator that really is available to pretty much anyone. If you have a TV with an HDMI input, they are giving you the ability to turn it into a putting simulator. And what I mean by that is this mat, which is roughly about this long, all right, has sensors built in with a little camera that sits on the side. We're going to show you all of that. But it has software built in, putting simulation software, okay, that you can plug in via HDMI and turn your TV or whatever type of display unit you have with HDMI into a putting simulator, whether it be in your condo or home or basement or maybe even in your office. Exputt is bringing that ability to the table for just a few $100s, all right? So Exputt, if you read right on the box, all right, it provides accurate ball speed and direction, putting stroke analysis, realistic 3D graphics, and putting practice and game simulation, okay? We're gonna go ahead and just do a quick unboxing for you guys, just to kind of go over everything that comes with the unit. We're gonna show you the setup that we have, show you some demonstrations, and then of course we will do more demonstrations of it moving forward and dive a little bit deeper into what's available. So first, let's just open up the box, show you guys what all comes with the Exputt putting simulator. I like opening everything up fresh. Looks like you have your user manual included. And then this is the camera sensor that comes with the unit. I'll show you kind of how that's boxed in there, all right? Nicely set. You can pull that right out. So that is your side sensor that actually can be mounted on your TV or just right on side on like a TV stand, which most people would have, or you can set it up in various ways as long as everything is kind of right within the decent reading areas is really the way that I would put it. And I already kind of took a little sneak peek online at the setup, which is easily available. And it looks really easy to get the configuration for a wide range of users. And that's what really intrigued me about the product is that I believe it starts out, it's a $4.99 retail price, okay? I want to bring up right now that if you guys are looking for this unit, let me know. I actually talked to the manufacturer, and I have a referral program where I can send them, send my viewers to them, all right, and get you discounted pricing, all right, for the unit. So let me know, and I'll get that for you, okay? So here we have a USB cable with mini USB for your camera. And then you have a power adapter with USB, okay, so standard 110 with USB. And then here is your HDMI, and it also looks like some extension poles, all right, for your camera. So that's, like I said, they're really giving you a wide range of availability for setup. And that's what I think was genius. This right here, you can actually stick on your TV for a separate mount or whatever really is available, and that way you can set your camera up, and I'll go over all those setup instructions after the fact. Here's your remote that controls Exputt, but also once we get going, I'll show you another awesome feature that it has. It actually allows you to control the unit with your putter via the mat, which I thought was really cool. So we'll demonstrate that for you guys. But yeah, if you're interested in purchasing a unit as you watch the video, let me know. I always put my email down in the comments and description, okay? And we'll get you a discount code you can use and purchase the unit. So let's open up the second box. Yeah, I actually was talking with the owners of Exputt, and really nice guys, I believe based out of New Jersey. And they actually look like they're doing some continuous development with even future products and possibly software, it sounds like. So stay tuned. We'll obviously bring you guys additional information. This is kind of a nice bag that they give you. That way you can roll the unit up. This is the mat. So let's get everything out of the way here. That way we can show you guys the mat. I like trying to do the videos kind of on the floor. I'm doing this upside down so I can show you guys the products kind of laid out. So there we go. So this is what I was talking about. So here you are with the Exputt mat, all right? Has a nice little memory foam up front here, okay, which when you putt the ball hits, all right, whatever speed that you're hitting it, and absorbs, you know, the ball, so it's not bouncing anywhere. But it's a really simple, you know, layout. Just lay it right down, okay. Your sensor will go on the side, and I'll show you guys how we're going to do that. But this has been, you know, the unboxing. Let's go ahead and dive into setup and a first look at using the unit. All right, guys, welcome back to the GSV studio. We have the Exputt putting simulator set up, and this is a little bit of an unconventional environment. Most people are probably going to be using the Exputt putting simulator in a very simple environment with their TV. All right, all you need is this piece of hardware that actually has the software built into it. It uses HDMI to go right inside of your TV or any display device, such as a projector if you want to, and it's so simple to set up. I just wanted everybody to see kind of the maximum capability. A lot of my viewers have a golf simulator, and I want to show you how you can convert it into a putting simulator using Exputt, all right, so simply, all right, because the way this works is this camera, all right, operates completely independently of this this mat. The mat has no power, the mat has no cables. All right, this camera is actually looking for the mat. Now if I cover up a couple of these rectangles, you'll see how it can't find them. All right, and if I just go ahead and let it read everything, it's going to find them, calibrate, and be good to go. All right, so it took me minutes to set this up. It's a very easy system to use. So I just wanted everybody to understand that you pretty much lay your mat down. All right, you either mount your Exputt, you know, camera on your TV, or just set your, you know, the stand right on a TV stand or cadenza, whatever you have, and move it around, line it up, and it's good to go. It tells you exactly what to do. So we're going to give you a first look today. I'm going to show you guys kind of how things work, and then we'll do some more videos later. I'll show it to you on a TV as well, a different setup. That way, I think I'll take you through a whole setup. I'll show you, you know, setting it up, laying it out, plugging it in, starting it up. That way you understand how easy it is. So stay tuned for that video. We'll bring you that. But I really wanted to show you this cool setup that is, you know, available using the Exputt putting simulator, you know, inside of an actual golf simulator. So it's really cool. So there's a couple different modes I want to go over with you guys. Practice, challenge, play, and setting is on the main menu. Okay, now if we go into settings right away, just so you kind of understand what's available, all right, you can turn your background music off, okay, just easy as turning it on and off right inside the menu. It mutes it. There's also a mute button on your remote that I'm using. If you're not, you know, familiar, it does come with a remote, has power, menu, arrows, everything on there. And then if you want it to auto power off after sitting so long, you can choose it to do that. Now it allows you for two different hole cup diameters, which I find really nice, 4.25 or 5.9. Maybe you have kids or you want to make it a little easier, you can do that. And then your distance units can either be meters, yards, or feet, and then right-handed or left-handed. All right, so a very simple setting menu. It gets you up and going right away. I'm going to show you guys the practice mode. So if we go into that, it allows you to select your green speed. I think it's about a 9 here in the studio, so I'm going to leave it there for now. It lets you select a couple different settings, which is nice. So you have a blossom setting, a city setting, or a field setting. Well, let's go with blossom. And your distance mode is cool as well. So if you wanted to work on 10-foot putts, let's say, you go to fixed, and it will just give you 10-foot putts. Now I'm going to go on random so I can show you guys some different distances, and then there's also an increasing mode, all right, is where it increases distances. And then you can set the max distance for the random mode, which I thought was really cool. So let's say I just want to stay inside 20 feet. That's really what I want to work on. You know, I'm not worried about 50-foot putts. I can do that. So it's only going to give me everything inside of 20 feet. I'm just going to hit start. It's going to say practice the sense of distance of your putting stroke, check the putter direction and face angle, and improve consistency of putting stroke. And then with analysis data, check the weak points of your putting. All right, so here's your initial menu. Trying to keep the GSV camera kind of out of the way. I hope that works for you guys. You can see we have ball speed, launch direction, distance, putter path, and impact angle. All right, and then over on the left, you'll see that there's going to be a little bit of a heat map where my balls are, okay, and then that the kind of matte image shows you where the putter path is. Now, they do give you stickers for your putter and allows the camera, all right, to see the putter easily. but they do recommend a well-lit environment, and that's one thing that I'm kind of struggling with here in the GSV Studio. Now, this seems to be working really well so far. I just want to let you guys understand that this probably isn't optimal for lighting. I just have centralized lighting. I think they would like to see it in a more fully lit environment, and you know, I'm thinking about adding some lights in here, maybe up top. That way, when I do want, you know, a little more of a lit environment, I can have that. So we're using it, you know, with what we have available today, and it seems to be working actually really well. So let me remove the ball really quick and show you guys. It's going to be indicated with a red X that it's not finding the ball. Very simple to set it down right inside of its reading area, which is indicated with two black lines, and it picks it up immediately. Okay, so let's go ahead and try a 14-foot putt. See how this works. Now I think what you're going to find is that it wasn't bad. I left it short though. 1.3 degrees into out. My face was only 0.8 opened, which I like. You know, I think that what you're going to be impressed with, that I'm impressed with, is the memory foam. It doesn't matter if you're hitting a 20-foot, 30-foot putt. It absorbs it so well. It gives you full confidence to hit the putt as far as you want. All right, so let's hit a 12-foot putt, see if we can do this. Oh, I hit that a little harder to get it there. Now you can see my path and my face wasn't quite as nice on that putt. Let's see if we can correct that. Now I'm not the best putter, so this is something that I actually you know, really am glad that I have, and I'm going to be able to use to work on my path and my face. Now I don't know if I got that there. Yeah, I closed it down. Yep, and I knew it was short. Isn't that amazing though? I mean, it's such an easy, you know, setup. Let's hit one more for you guys.
Ready?
Such an easy setup, and the accuracy really feels spot on to what I'm used to putting inside of the simulator. Easy to get used to. I'm not really worried about putting. I'm just trying to ignore that I'm hitting it into the memory foam. 13 feet. Give me one. I left it short. You know, and that's something that I struggle with, is leaving putts short. Now here's something to understand. Now, I'm getting used to, obviously, the speed a little bit, but look at the heat map. See how it shows the balls short and then the one long? I love how it allows you to kind of see what's going on there, okay? You know, and so you can learn. You can look at your averages, okay? You can look at your different data points and try to understand what's going on, all right? So let me show you a couple different modes that it has. If I go under the menu, if you go under analysis, it allows you to hit 30 putts, and it actually compiles the data and gives you an analysis breakdown of all the data. We'll have to show that in a different video. Then it can even compare it to another data set that you've done previously. So I just kind of briefly looked over that, but I thought that was really cool. Now here's what's awesome. You don't have to hit a bunch of putts though. If you go to finish, it actually gives you a breakdown. Now all of my putts were within 10 to 20 feet, but it will show you the heat map of each distance that you hit. So if you hit, so many short or long within 0 to 10 feet, let's say every putt within 10 feet is short. You really need to work on getting the ball to the hole. But you can see on my 10 to 20 footer putts, most of them were short. So this is an indication my direction is actually not that bad, but the distance, I'm coming up short way too often on my 10 to 20 foot putts. So I have something to work for. I think that's awesome. Now what I want to do is because this is just the first look, I figured that I would take you guys out on the play section really quick and show you how that works. Now I had it on summer. You can go to either spring, summer, fall, or even winter, okay? I think we'll just start on spring even though it's not spring, just because it's the first course, and I'll show you guys how this works, all right? So it says up to 4 players can play together. You can start from player 1, all right, for each hole, and then proceed until they hole out or they concede, all right? Now it gives you a nice, cool little preview. You can see it's springtime. You know, I think those are cherry blossoms, it looks like, all right? And then this is where it gets really cool. So you get your ball set up, all right?
Ready?
And then you'll notice that there's 4 little orange circles down in the lower right. those are indicating your buttons that are available. So the first button is a question mark. That brings up a menu on the bottom that gives you a recommended ball speed, your angle to the hole, and then your aim distance from the hole. Okay, now you can see this is breaking a little right to left. So if I were to use this arrow button, okay, and move this a few times to the right, and I'm getting used to this. I think I got it though. There we go. Now it's saying that I only have to aim a foot to the, I mean, I feel like that might be too far. Let's try it. Let's try it. We're getting used to things. And then I want to show you the last one. So the last one is where it allows you to, and I'm looking at the screen and not down, but check this out when I get this down. There we go. It takes you down so you can look at the green. That's the last button. All right. I think that's really cool. And I'm doing this with my putter. All right. How awesome is that? I just think that's a really, really cool feature. Let's try putting one. All right. See how my aim is. So it's, looks like it's flat, 13 feet, 1 inches. Oh, it burnt the lip.
Nice ball.
And you know, I was almost going to bring that a little further to the right, but you can see it's 9 holes. All right. Here's our next flyover. I'm going to do one more putt for you guys. All right, let's get our ball back in the center. Come on. My surface, because of the turf, isn't perfect level, and this thing, it still works great. I think that's fantastic. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to bring up the help menu here, and it says right now I would have to aim right 1 foot and 11 inches, and I can see that because it's breaking left to right. All right. Now if I were to go on my last, on my last button here, gives me a nice little view, and then I can go to my left button. It seems like it's really easy just to use the toe, and I think that's what I wasn't doing before. Okay, so am I going?
Ready?
So now it says, okay, so I went too far, right? Because now it's saying go right. So how's that? I think it has it going a little angle to the hole. All right, let's see. I think that's it. I think I can do this. I have to get used to this. 11 feet 5 inches. Oh, just
Nice
missed
ball.
it. Hey, but I could have aimed a little further left, and that's what I thought. But that's okay. I mean, this is a lot of fun, and it's so simple. I really want to encourage you guys to send me an email if you have questions. Comment below what you think. All right. Like I said, I can connect you with the distributor, all right? And I'll get you a discount code. So if you're interested in purchasing the unit, let me know. And we'll get you guys up and running with Exputt, the putting simulator. I mean, I think it's fantastic. You can be playing this in a small apartment. Like I said, you could put this in your office. If you have, a lunch break, you've got a TV in your office, whatever it may be. I mean, there's a million different setups I'm sure that you guys can think of. But this is a first look video of the Exputt putting simulator. I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And like I said, comment below. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button. All of that is greatly appreciated, and we'll be covering more of the Exputt putting simulator coming up soon. Thanks for watching.